Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into in this whole video we're going to look into Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and as well Aquarius Rising weekly general tarot reading February 15th up until February 21st 2021. And in case you are interested in a personal read with me, or you want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below. And there you're going to find a link to my website where you can view and purchase either of these services. So with that being said, moving to the Aquarius reading, the first card that we do have for you guys, that is to be the Eight of Wands, followed by the Nine of Cups, and that is very good start at the week, by the way, or with the week itself. No wonder, because you know the moon started its cycle into Aquarius, so it is what it is. Followed by the Two of Pentacles. Moving next, what we do have, that is to be the High Priestess. And the last card for you, we have the King of Cups. Ooh, okay. So these 5 cards. All right. So, with the start of the week here, right off the back with the Eight of Wands, your life is going to start stirring up in a sense of that things are going to start happening more rapid, not exactly faster, but more rapidly. What I mean, it is that, say you do have a couple of things to take care about as you do enter into the week, and suddenly those couple of things become a handful of things. That is because with the Eight of Wands, there are going to be those kind of like opportunities, not exactly though. It will be like an option for you to dive and jump into new activities of yours, just to see are they meant for you or not. And that is a very key here with the Eight of Wands, because that is like the little brother of the Wheel of Fortune. But unlike the Wheel of Fortune, where you are protected straight away from the universe, if you will, of making the wrong pick, here you definitely can do so. So while it's going to be exciting at the start of the week, you know, having all of these activities that you can jump into, you know, explore, and as well, what can I say, contribute and attune them to your life. Also, some of these activities, I would say, are not meant for you to develop. You can explore, but they are not meant for you to develop. And for that reason, it will be important whenever you do start exploring certain option available and certain activity and so on and so forth, to have a clear-headed mind, not to beguile yourself or lie to yourself that that is something you can't develop should you see that you cannot develop straight away. And with the Eight of Wands, how can I say, things are gonna have a multiple points of view, if I may say it that way, in a sense of that one thing can be approached from many different angles, and you just have to try out and see which angle straight away works for you. But when I say one thing, I do not mean one relationship. I mean a relationship can be approached. So a relationship can be approached with this woman or with that guy, you know, or with, you may have, say, 3 women to choose from. A relationship can be approached with either of them. Don't be stuck with just only one option available. And for that reason, I do hope, Aquarius, that you do have a lot of spare time at the start of the week at least, because, oh man, I mean, you are going to be, how can I say, counting up how many things you can actually do, because at the start you would want to do everything. Like I said, you need to be with a clear-headed mind so you can choose which one will work better for you and which one will not. And right after this dynamic, we do have the Nine of Cups, And that is where you're gonna feel, well, straight away happy, because the Nine of Cups, it is the pure happiness, if I may say it that way. That is because those activities that you're gonna choose from are gonna feel like they are not but also they are going to contribute for your well-being. That is where you do start experiencing the sensual joy, the fullness of life, content that you can push throughout the week. It's not going to be boring, the very least. Nine of Cups, it is the moment where you do feel like, how can I say, the universe is laying down its grace upon you, and everything miraculously works out for you. That is based on your previous decision, which works for you and which not. So here we do have a condition of clear-headed mind, and you need to choose amongst the options available that previously you would have had. There is one catch though with the Nine of Cups. Whatever that is, career being a very good undertakings, and tasks that can push you forward into the ladder of the hierarchy of the company that you're working at. Very good business endeavor that will propel your business forward, or a very nice person to interact with and maybe to make a relationship with. Very good circumstances into your current marriage or relationship that makes you both happy. You need to know that the catch with the Nine of Cups, it is that this is short-lived happiness unless you do not take it for granted and you keep up contributing for that happiness to thrive. Just because, for example, your intimate partner is acting nice and it is, how can I say, not acting, but yeah, well, acting. I think that this is the word, but it's not a very good word to use here. Is acting nice and it's contributing for your happiness. Do not take that for granted, but do the same thing backwards, or rather like in return. So you can transform that short-lived and short-term happiness into a long-lasting one. And then something very interesting happens, because we go to the next card here, which is going to be the Two of Pentacles. And this is the moment where you do see, or that you're going to put your glance toward the past, and you are to see what were the aspects and the concepts in the past that made you less happy than you are to be happy right now. So here with the Two of Pentacles, we do have a change of concepts, change of standards that you are going to impose. But this isn't going to be a forceful change. You alone would want to change your perception. And like I said, concepts about your job, about your romantic life as well, about your life in general. And what this is going to do is going to make you shift your plans as well for the future, which is going to be totally okay for you to do. That is not going to be, once again, like I said, poignant or a forceful change here that we do have, but merely is going to be like adaptation. That is because when you do see your things and the happiness that you are to experience career-wise and relationship-wise up until this time, and you do not take it for granted, of course, but you do realize that you have to keep up contributing so that happiness can thrive and can expand and can suffuse your life in general. With the Two of Pentacles, those changes of plans are going to be very minor, but in the same time, very, very substantial. And when you start executing those plans, and I'm saying it in quotes, that could be from the sheer perception, like I said, I'm going to say you're going to see that these small changes there into your behavior, into your actions as well, into your words, the way you say things also are having a humongous impact upon those around you, and as well upon the results that you are to accomplish. And the best thing here that I can say, it is the full realization of the concepts. What is going to, how can I say, make your career thrive, and what is going to make your marriage, relationship, or finding a person to be with thrive. And simply you are going to transform from within here, Aquarius. And things that you have taken for not just only granted, but also approach that you thought it is imperative for you to incorporate when you have dealt with projects or with people, will no longer going to be mandatory, and that is going to make you very agile, adaptable, and much more versatile when it comes to dealing with predicaments, problems, and above everything else, challenges. And right after that, here we do have the High Priestess, and that is the quest. Okay, that is the new quest, or that is the quest that you are going to be now fit for. Beforehand, that quest was separating you from being lucrative, happy, reaching pension, for example, having a child, I don't know, being in a marriage, whatever. That was your quest, but you do had a separation from it. Those were the concepts. And now the quest begins with the High Priestess. That is the establishment, the establishment of one specific, a long-term, maybe a lifetime endeavor. And it will differentiate wherever or which, depending on which field it manifests for and what situation you are in. So I'm going to try to cover here the most widespread ones, because the High Priestess in this position here does point to consolidation in your job. You can definitely get pension where you are, should you keep up or adapt to the new situation and change your concepts, which, like I said, is going to happen almost unconsciously and always going to be based on the clear-headed mind you're going to have at the start of the week. If you are looking for a job though, the High Priestess here, it is the quest of finding this job that is going to grant you pension and is going to make you fulfilled as well. And again, it's based on the clear-headed mind of the choices that you're going to make at the start of the week. Relationship-wise, that is the quest of searching for a soulmate and finding it, or binding with your current partner or a current intimate, current husband, wife, whatever, even more deeply. So whichever it is, you're going to find whatever your soul and your existence in generally needs. It's just the quest may take time, especially if you don't have it right now. But at the end, I can assure you with the High Priestess, it's really worth it. And the last card, this is how you do end the week here. That will be the King of Cups. So that is an individual, and I do believe is somebody that's, it will be a brand new, I mean, they know you, but you don't know them. Or they, I do apologize. They do have an eye on you, but you have not noticed them at all. And that individual sees the transformation you have undertaken throughout the week itself. They see that now you are fit for what they have to offer. And that is what happens. This individual here, the King of Cups, presents itself with a very tempting offer or a helping hand for you to thrive and develop to accomplish the quest that I talked about here at the High Priestess card. And there is no need for you to deny it. Now, you can mistake the contribution of the King of Cups as a contribution out of pity, commiseration as well. And it is like they are, how can I say, they kind of look at you from a high horse, and like I said, they are feeling pity, and that's why they're doing it. And that will be a very wrong assumption here, because the King of Cups, they do not act like that. I mean, they are a masters of their emotions. Yeah, they may feel pity for somebody, but they were never going to act upon that feeling. In fact, their decision making is very balanced, almost like the Knight of Swords ones, but here their decision is almost like a professional decision. They do not jump into something, or they do not decide in favor of a something if that does not have any, how can I say, any possibility for growth, or in other words, it ain't worth it. And if that's it, for example, a proposal for a relationship, like this person reveals, they show that they do have an emotions for you, and they can offer you a lot in terms of relationship based on your transformation. They now see you fit being with them. There is no need for you to deny it, because they are very loyal and faithful type of individuals. Job wise, they are offering you the job because they see that you can live up to the challenge. They are certain that you can live up to the challenge. And again, there is no need for you to deny it, because like I said, they're very professional, and they are going to, how can I say, value your work for as work is. So you're never going to be underpaid there or smothered beneath all. And help-wise, King of Cups are those kind of individuals that they are going to help you without bragging about it and without asking anything in return, or in a sense of that you know, when you are helped by somebody, they after that say, well, you are so far ahead because of me, you know, and they expect that you are going to be how can I say, you are going to be in their debt and up until life. That's not the case here. King of Cups does it because they hate seeing somebody with potential being left to rot behind. So that being said, Aquarius, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys, February 15th up until February 21st, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it. And if you are a regular watcher of my channel but you haven't subscribed, hopefully with this video I earn your subscription. And yeah, we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.